Today, we're going to be talking about why believing in your goal is so important. Now, I want you to think about trying to go after a goal that you believe you cannot achieve at all. Chances are you're not really going to want to be taking action toward that goal because if you start taking action toward that goal, your brain's like, look, we need to conserve energy and it's not going to happen anyway. So we might as well just stop. And so when you don't have that belief in your goal, what ends up happening is it's so much harder to stay committed. It's so much harder to show up for it. It's so much harder to get your brain on board because it's like there's literally no point. Just stop doing that. But when you actually believe in your goal, what ends up happening is like, oh, it's actually worth it for me to take this action. It's actually worth it for me to fail. It's actually worth it for me to feel this negative emotion because I know that I'm going to get the result. And you might be wondering, like, how do we know? Because a lot of the stuff is really uncertain. And it's because we practice that on purpose because we know that we will get better results, even if we don't actually hit it. And we know that we enjoy the process so much better when we're believing in it. And we're willing to be wrong. Because when you think about believing in your goal, that does open you up to some negative emotion. Like if you don't hit it, you could actually feel really disappointed. If you don't hit it, you could actually feel embarrassed. Like you're opening yourself up to these negative emotions. But what we know is that it's worth it because if we don't believe in our goal, we don't try, which guarantees it's not going to happen. But when we do believe in our goal, even though we could be wrong, even though we could feel that embarrassment, even though we can feel that disappointment, what actually ends up happening is we show up so much differently and our chances of actually achieving the goal go way up because we're actually working toward them. We all know it takes taking action to actually achieve our goals. But what some of us don't know is how to actually get ourselves to do that, especially when our brain is trying to avoid something, when it doesn't want to do it, when we just keep starting and stopping and we don't understand why. You're going to want to get access to this video. This video is going to cover exactly why you aren't taking action, but also what to do about it. Like, what solutions can I use to help my brain actually want to take more action instead of just avoid it? So if you're ready for that, go to successbykayla.com to sign up and get instant access to the Why You Aren't Taking Action video.